the inside of a magnetic flagman Wig-Wag. This Wig-Wag will go operational briefly. The top of the magnetic flagman Wig-Wag with the roof removed. I'm standing about 14 to 15 feet off the ground trying to do this, so sorry about any movement on the camera. Here is the crossing from the opposite side, presently looking towards the east. After the timer times out, the Wig-Wag will begin to flash, the grade crossing lights will flash, and the tri-light that is currently green will go to yellow while the gate is in transition, and then it'll go to red after the contacts in the gate mech has reached their make state. This is the inside of the case that the Wig-Wag is mounted on. This is part of the equipment in order to make my grade crossing and Wig-Wag function. Here is the four-door case that has the control relays. The left side of the case that has the relays in the top three shelf is what controls the grade crossing and part of the Wig-Wag circuit. The components that's on the right side are all spare components for future projects. I do have batteries for the grade crossing. There are 2 strings of them in this small case. It's not ideal, but it works. I have a fuse panel, which is typically not found in railway signaling equipment, but I chose to put one in. The ice cube relays are what is interfacing between the railroad relays and the sensors, the security alarm sensors, in addition to a couple other circuits that I have. And then I have this stuff connected to my home alarm system so that when the alarm system is active, all of the lights in the crossing and the search lights and color lights are all flashing, as well as the gong will be operational. And then down here are the terminal strips that go to various cases on the property. I work in the communications industry and have set this up somewhat like the telephone systems we set up, which provides jumpers so it makes it easy to make changes, add or modify circuits. This is not typical in your railroad apparatus. Here's a close-up of the ice cube relays. This is one of the security alarm outdoor sensors that I use to detect the presence of a vehicle. I have 6 of them on this, 1 transmitter, 1 receiver, for 3 circuits. Effectively, these are what is acting as the track circuits. The terminal strip here that's got the colored wires on it are the leads that go to the gate mechanism and the lights. I have 2 19 conductor cables that's going to another relay case, actually a semi-4 case, with leads continuing on to my CTC control houses, as well as a terminal in the garage to operate a color light and soon a rotating banner signal. This is a timer that I have set for approximately 3 minutes. When the crossing has been entered, the gates will go up. The color lights will go from red to green when the gate is at its completely vertical position. After 3 minutes, which is what this timer is doing, then it'll drop the latching relay, and then we'll start the process of the Wig-Wag and grade crossing. Part of the functions are located in the base of the Wig-Wag, such as the flashing relay and so forth. I have the 2 searchlights and the color light wired onto the flash relays. I have the test circuit, which is part of my house alarm, activated. This is one of the lights that will be flashing if the alarm system in the house has been tripped. When my timer times out, the lights will start to flash on the gate mask, as well as the gong will operate until the gate is 75 to 80% off normal. The 3 lights on the gate are lit during the dusk and nighttime hours. This is to prevent someone from driving up on the crossing in the dark. I've converted to LEDs to reduce the electric bill. Normal railway signal lamps draw close to an amp apiece. This is the flash relay that are flashing all of the lights.